Good vibes. So this is the single most powerful journaling prompt that I know of. If you ask yourself this question and sincerely engage with the answer in terms of like, not just engaging intellectually with it, but also like how you feel, like intuitively, if you had to answer intuitively, the prompt would be as follows. What would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? This is a powerful, powerful prompt. It's powerful because one of the biggest things, possibly the single biggest thing that holds us back from living the life that we actually want is fear. And in particular, the fear of failure. We are wired to avoid failure at all costs. The amygdala, the fear center of the brain, the habenula, it's like all of this stuff. There's like hundreds of thousands of years of evolution that has trained us to avoid failure. Because back in the day, failure meant death. Failure meant you weren't going to survive to reproduce and like continue your genes and all that crap. And so we feel very, very, very fearful about making changes to our life. It's just one of the massive biases that you see with literally everyone. And so the point of this prompt is to cut past that and just, let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that you knew you couldn't fail. What would you actually do if you knew you couldn't fail? And you think about it, and then you also answer intuitively. Like, intuitively, what's the first answer that comes to mind? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? For me, when I think about this question, I immediately come up with things that I would do differently in my business. And that makes me realize that actually there's quite a lot as it relates to the business. A lot of fear that's holding me back from doing the stuff that I actually know I want to do.